In this example, we see where the metal hasn't been primed with the metal primer, only coated with the Superseal. Superseal is hung on very well. However, it's not recommended to apply the Superseal without the metal primer. In this instance, the Superseal has started to easily come away. In this instance, the Superseal can be picked off as it has no keying properties and relies on the metal primer. Metal primer is designed to prime the metal and stop any rust processes, and the Superseal is designed to go over the top of the metal primer and in effect waterproof the metal pieces underneath. So in this instance, we're going to remove half of the Superseal that was applied and treat it with metal primer and then the Superseal so as to show the difference in application and the importance of applying the metal primer prior to the top coat. So we've now cleaned down half of this pipe, which in actual fact was in some areas quite difficult. Where the Superseal had been allowed to cure for quite a few days, it actually showed excellent adhesion. So in part it was actually quite difficult to remove it. However, where you could get purchase, such as on the various edges, yes, you could peel the Superseal away. So even without the metal primer, the Superseal shows excellent adhesion. So now we've cleaned off the Superseal of one half of this pipe, and a visual inspection of the actual pipe will be able to see exactly just where the adhesion is and how difficult it will be to take off this coat that's been applied many days before. So now we're going to apply the metal primer to this section of pipe, including the bolts and the nuts. So now we've just finished off the cleaning around the bolts just with a brass brush, just to release any dirt and dust that might be here. And now we apply the metal treat. Metal primer to nuts, the bolts, the washers, and of course the rubber flange until we've coated just one half. We're only doing one half to show the difference of how the product performs, and that's approximately one half. After approximately 20 to 30 minutes, a second coat of Superseal and a final coat can be applied. It's probably a good idea during that time to reserve brushes. We soak our brushes in an Ultralast brush soak, which means that the brush itself stays totally clean and that the Superseal won't adhere to the brush and destroy brushes, rather than in soaking in detergent. Detergent will only rust the band. The Ultralast brush soak won't rust the band while it soaks overnight, and the brush is returned to a fairly good state. The next day just rinse down in water. So apply a second coat, which gives you the cosmetic finish. Again, pushing with a dry brush around the nut and the bolt shank.